what I'm going to do for you today is play you fragments of a song it's my first single from my album that's coming out. The album's called Sweeter, but the song that I'm promoting the album with is called Not Over You. And I wrote this song with Ryan Tedder from One Republic. And it started out as an idea. Ryan had a groove intro type thing, and it was sort of like that, and then we simplified it to, and then the verse, dreams, that's where I have to go to see your beautiful face anymore. I stare at a picture of you. And what you're doing is essentially just getting the intro going, and then on top of that you start singing your melody, of course. And it's very, very simple, except rhythmically it's a little bit more challenging once you start adding on top of it the vocal melody and all that, because you can really get away with performing it as a single note melody in each hand, right hand and left hand, and you're playing thirds. And thirds meaning if one is the root of the chord and the third note up in that scale is this note, right? So you're playing the one in this hand, and you're playing the third an octave above that here, and that's basically the foundation of the song. It's thirds. Until you get to the chorus, which is this more kind of strident sound. The counter melody that's underneath the chorus of the song. So you're singing all this other stuff on top of it. But essentially, it's the idea of mostly a single note bass line in your left hand and single note in your right hand until you get to the choruses, which is the strident sort of thing with these anticipations and kind of a rhythmic thing. It's a modern tune, and modern music, it tends to revolve around keeping the rhythms going. So this song really keeps that in mind. Dreams, that's where I have to go to see your beautiful face anymore. I stare at a picture of you and listen to the radio. Hope there's a conversation. We both admit we had it good, but until then it's alienation, I know, and that much is understood. And I realize, second part goes, if you ask me how I'm doing, I would say I'm doing just fine. I will lie, say that you're not on my mind, but I go and I'll sit down at a table set for two, and finally forced to face the truth. No matter what you say, I'm not over you. Back to the intro. Not over you. That really is the fundamental of the whole song, to the bridge, and the bridge is just a simple progression. That's the whole song. Music is an important thread culturally, and the U.S. is a melting pot, and we can use all the help that we can get strengthening that thread. There's no greater thread than the arts. People finding a certain affection artistically really helps. You see it in architecture and You hear it in music and in visual arts. People don't go out to the bars or to restaurants and talk about what math books they're reading or what awesome science books they're reading. Socially, what people talk about is the arts. They talk about what films they watched, actors that they love, musicians they love, music they listen to. So to me, that holds the greatest value and is put on a pedestal above and beyond so many other things that are championed. It's just very important to me. And I think it's important to a lot of people who are trying to live together, particularly now.
And I realize if you ask me how I'm doing